And I literally would go to my contractors and say, guys, I can't do this without you.
Yeah.
Imagine if you go to buyers and say, as a wholesaler, and say, guys, I can't pay my bills without you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring all the value I can possibly bring to the table. Let's do this together. I can't do this without you, but guess what? The flippers and the investors can't do it without you either.
In fact, this is something I'm really big on right now because wholesalers are getting a lot of negative publicity. You know, there's a lot of talk in the media about how they, steal equity from sellers, or they lie to sellers, or they do harm to sellers. And sure, there's some bad apples out there, I get that. But by and large, wholesalers are such an integral part of the whole equation. I was talking to some of the founders of the National Private Lender Association, and they represent hundreds of private lenders, and they said that 74 to 76% of their loans to flippers are sourced from wholesalers. 74% of their loans came from wholesalers. So flippers like you and me that fix and flip, rely heavily on wholesalers to go find those distressed sellers, get those contracts, and bring those. Because you and I, as a flipper, don't want to do that. We don't want to do acquisitions. We want to go rehab houses and do our thing. So I hope you listening, if you're in the wholesaling space, recognize your value. You are very important to the entire cycle of real estate investing. Buy and hold investors and flippers, it pretty much starts at the wholesaler level to go get these deals. And I just think that's a special place in the equation. Like, you have value, you are important. Never say I'm just a wholesaler, right? And guys like Ben value you tremendously, and he's gonna tell his wholesalers, how much you wanna make this year, let me buy all your deals, right? Bring them to me, let me be your buyer. And I love that because we tend to think I need 10,000 cash buyers. No, you don't. You need 5 that are actually buying a lot and wanna do deals. That's all you need to really hit a 6-figure income in this business.
Yeah, totally. Guys, they just realize the abundant mentality is limitless. I'm in one of the top markets in the country, Utah, right? And more than half of my deals are coming from the MLS.
Yeah.
Realize as a wholesaler, as someone who's giving contracts to other people, it doesn't have to be off market.
Yeah.
Get with other realtors,
yeah.
Get with other people that see properties just like you do and even more than you. Collaborate, connect with them, tell them as a wholesaler, hey, listen, what's your nut that you need to make this year? And they're going to tell you 80 grand, and they're going to tell you 100 grand, and then you're going to be able to give that value to them. And this is just to tell you guys, it's out there, guys. It's there. It's just for the taking. It's when your coach tells you to do 20 push-ups, but you do 22, you do 25. The important thing is getting relationships. You're so important. Like you said, these people that are funding these deals are needing you.
Yeah.
They're needing your value. It's for the taking. The deals are out there. The market's going up. But guys, the properties are there for the people who are hungry, desirous, and willing to create value for other people.
If you just really plow into it and you make that commitment and just go for it, put in the work, I think the mechanics of it are so basic to understand that really if you just put a lot of passion and drive behind that, you're going to be successful. It's going to be an amazing adventure for you, and it's going to be extremely profitable.